So last video opened with a clip of Godzilla and Kong kissing, which was kind of wasted considering that wasn't actually Godzilla x Kong, because now I have Godzilla x Kong. I have them. Now I did get a bonus figure on top of that. Sadly, it's not Suko and Doug. It's this guy. It's Godzilla, the pre-evolved version. You know, before he loses some weight. I'm pretty sure it's just one of the figures from the Godzilla versus Kong toy line. I absolutely love this box. It looks very nice. You got evolved Godzilla, Kong with his new glove, Suko and Titanus Doug. A lot of people are headhunting them, and I am one of those people because I need Doug. Skar King is here, and Shimo, the new guy, new kid on the block, he's there too. This guy literally got teased through a Call of Duty game. All right, everyone's cracked out of the package. It smells funky. I think I'm gonna catch a new version of the coronavirus. I mean, Playmates is based in Hong Kong. I don't know what I expected from those Asians. You know what? I already poked the bear that I shouldn't have prodded in the first place. So let's just start taking a look at the toys. This guy's easily the least interesting. This is the Godzilla with Heat Ray. It's just a reuse of the Godzilla from their previous toy line. It's pretty basic. I don't have this guy in basic colors though, so I don't really care. Anyway, Godzilla here just looks like Godzilla. There's really nothing to say here at all. Now, there's something new that comes with this figure, and that's the Heat Ray piece. This is a brand new Heat Ray piece, so at least it went through some effort. You know, you just shove it deep in his throat, in his rubbery gaping maw. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, it, no, Godzilla! You know, we're gonna go from Godzilla to Godzilla with this abomination against God himself. I shouldn't have to say anything to communicate what I see wrong with this, right? All right, we're gonna get out of the way first. Playmates, can you figure out how to paint eyes, you incompetent fools? What is this? Are you kidding me? What about this looks acceptable to you? Does he look... He looks mentally retarded. Oh my God, Playmates. Yeah, the paint work is immaculate. Definitely. I very rarely paint custom figures now, but for the first time in like forever, I am very tempted to do so because what the hell is this? Not only that, but this new design has some problems. I mean, can I just sit him down and just have you take a look at him? What did they do to him? It looks less like he worked out and lost weight and more like he went through 6 months of intensive chemotherapy. Not only that, but it looks like he got hit in the face with a crowbar and now his eyes are looking 2 different directions and his teeth are all messed up. And what happened to him? It's like if this Godzilla committed inbreeding or something. Jesus Christ, this thing is an abomination. I mean, the colors are nice, except they couldn't even get that right because the paint is already chipping off on the tail. I do really like the tail spikes, though. That's a cool new feature, but his legs are skinny. I mean, he lost his beautiful, thunderous thighs of monstrosity to these skinny chopsticks. What is this? All right, let's try this again. Let's just... Oh, that's terrifying. I hate that so much. All right, now he's vomiting up sharp organs. Let's just move on. I don't want to see Godzilla ever again after this. Next up, we got Shimo. Oh my God, what is this thing? This is the new villain that hasn't even been revealed, and Playmates just said, nah, I'd win, and just release the toys immediately. Just no regard for the marketing. Shimo here is quite literally built like a scared cat. Don't get me wrong, I like this design. I think there's a lot of potential here. I hope it looks better during the movie because this toy is not doing it any favors at all. Haya, please. He looks like, I don't know how, but he looks like a lizard drag queen. That's the only way I can properly describe him. He has very soft features. He kind of reminds me of a dragon from How to Train Your Dragon. He's got nice head crystal spikes. These crystals, these are nice. This is nice. I remember when everyone thought the teaser was Space Godzilla or Anguirus, and then we got this abomination. Of course, because he's on all fours, you can't really strike a pose because he doesn't have elbows either. It's like, what? Reviewing these figures is actually giving me an aneurysm somehow. I don't know. Anyway, you crack his jaw open, and you can stick more thin, long things in there. It looks less like he's shooting out a ray and more like he's being shot in the mouth. Isn't that holly and jolly? All right, now on to the somewhat decent figure. If I hear that dog bark one more time. Okay, next it's Skar King. He's the new villain. I can already tell he's supposed to be way more menacing than he actually is because I can't talk. Because I'm pretty sure he's like 8 times shorter than he's also supposed to be. It's like he's clearly meant to be taller than Kong at the very least. I'll pull Kong out here. He's not, so he just looks really skinny. I can't be the only one seeing this. It's just monkey Kratos. He does have slightly more articulation than the other figures because of this little waist joint. He's not looking too good, man. Is he hopped up on fentanyl? It looks like he deals drugs at the back of an Arby's. What is going on here? He's looking in 2 different directions. He's got a nice face paint, though. I mean, it's cool that they're trying to switch up the paint, but, like, what are they even doing? If we take off this, he can hold it like a whip. And, think you know where this is going. Get back to work, monkey! Alright, on to the next one, probably the best one. It's Kong. He actually looks good, unlike literally every other figure we've taken a look at. I mean, besides him looking like a weather report, the painting is pretty good. I think this is supposed to look like Burns, but he just looks like he got hit in the chest with a can of spray paint. Or he just dipped himself in sewage. One of those two. Take your pick. Of course, he does look a little bit slow because, you know, he's looking in 2 different directions again. What the hell? And Playmates make a single figure that looks straight. He looks very nice. He feels very heavy as well. This is actually a very weighty figure, surprisingly. It's like pure rubber. They made a stomach cut here for some reason. Like he can move at the waist, but he really can't. I think this paint job was a bit of an odd decision. It originally want to get all these guys in single packs, but I couldn't find all of them in single packs, so I settled for the 2 packs. Monkey cheek! He does come with an accessory, and that is the heave. It's very spiky. It looks like the anime Mecha Godzilla, and it's cool. Don't know what this goofy little guy is gonna get up to in the movie. I mean, I tell you what, I am excited for the new movie, but it does just look like it's gonna be, you know, Godzilla and Kong versus evil Godzilla and Kong, so not a very, you know, spectacular concept, but it's cool to see that they created some new characters, and I am still excited. I like Godzilla's design, except for this horrible looking toy. Alright, final ratings. We gotta get through 5 figures actually. Godzilla here, he gets a solid 2 out of 10. I think that's the lowest rating I've ever given a figure. Now, pre-evolution Godzilla here, he gets a slightly better rating. He gets a 5 out of 10. Actually, you know what? Make it a 6 out of 10. I like this guy. He's fun. He's just a basic Godzilla toy. You know, you're looking for Godzilla, you get this Godzilla toy. Kong, I'd say, is probably the best out of the bunch. I'll give him a solid 8 out of 10. He's very nice. Definitely like him the most. Next up, we got Skar King. I'll give him a solid 7. 7 out of 10, along with Shimo. Shimo also gets a 7 out of 10. So, yeah, that's the final gradings for all of these guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I really hope a company eventually comes along, like Hiya Toys, hopefully, with some better offerings for figures of these guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe, like, hit the bell, or I'll hit your mother in the face with a sledgehammer. Oh, and I always forget to say this at the end of every video, but I guess it's becoming a tradition. Kiss your mom for me.